Oops, let's see if we get that. Okay. Good morning. Thank you to anybody who is taking the time out of their day to join me today. I am headed to a special beach called Barefoot Preserve. Actually, I'm already here. And I have my Book 14 projects in tow. I have makeup and hair and photo equipment and what else? Lots of photo equipment all in my bag. And now I have to travel 1.5 miles down this path. You can see that. And I thought until I get to the location that I want to take photos at today. And the only way to get to this beautiful beach location is by foot. So I thought it might be fun for us to walk that 1.5 miles down this beautiful nature path together. Cross your fingers for me I don't see any snakes. I have already seen a few squirrels and we'll definitely be seeing some other wildlife back here. Not in the mood for a snake. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining. I probably won't be able to read the comments as thoroughly as I normally do, because I'm really on the lookout for snakes. I don't know if you can hear the waves, but we are walking parallel to the beach, probably about 100 yards back from it. What this is a beautiful beach preserve state park that's located on the beach and also on an inlet. And the spot where I'm walking to with all my stuff in tow, the spot that I'm walking to is where the beach and the inlet meet. So it's kind of like a peninsula with 270 degrees of waterfront. So I'm thinking that I could get some really beautiful photos there. And I also like the idea of doing some of the photos back here in this jungly location, but I'd rather start with the beach first. And I'm already out of breath. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to share this path with you. The first photo shoot for Be So Fine Yarn, if anybody remembers Beachy One, the first ebook of 6 one-ball shawl projects that I did for Be So Fine Yarn, that was shot exclusively on location in this park. Some of the photos were taken right here on this path. Marlon and I walked this 1.5 mile path to get shots along the way and then get shots when we arrived at the peninsula of beach that I'm talking about. On the way here this morning, I was kind of laughing at the fact that I am dragging my entire photo shoot 1.5 miles on a dolly or hand cart, hand truck, whatever you want to call it. It reminds me of a photo shoot I was at 30 years ago. Had to do that math in the car. When I was 15, I was at a photo shoot. Didn't know at the time, but I was going to make the cover of a bridal magazine in Detroit. And we were doing a bridal photo shoot at this incredibly beautiful building in downtown Detroit. It wasn't the Capitol building, because the Capitol was in Lansing. It was some sort of government building, and it was really old. And part of the photo shoot, I saw a stick and thought it was a snake. Part of the photo shoot was me sitting on the floor in this incredible lobby made of mosaic tile work design, and the photographer was on a 10-foot ladder looking down at me, and that ended up being the cover photo for the cover of the magazine. It was really beautiful. But part of the photo shoot was having me in sneakers. I think Keds were popular at that time. I was in Keds, or sneakers, in a wedding dress and Ray-Ban sunglasses on the roof of this building. There were beautiful gargoyles up there and all sorts of cool architectural designs that was part of a an old building in Detroit, and it was gorgeous, but I'll never forget how scary it was standing on the edge of the roof of this building at 15 years old in a gigantic wedding dress. And I thought, wow, that sure did teach me a lot about how, see my face, I thought I saw a snake again. Taught me a lot about how you do what you got to do to get the job done. And the entire crew did so much sacrificing and so much work to get a beautiful photo shoot done. And I thought, well, if they can do it, I can walk 1.5 miles down this path and pray for no snakes to hopefully get a beautiful photo shoot this morning too. Let's hope. The wind seems pretty mild, which is good for photographing drapey shawls. If you see over here, that's the back bay. You can see through the mangroves. There's back bay water back there. And to my right over here is where the Gulf of Mexico is. Sorry guys, I can't really read the posts. I'm actually standing too close. I have to do that middle-aged thing where I push the camera back so I can read it. I think everybody's talking about their weather and their locations. Once we get to our location, and I think if anybody feels like staying with me for this walk, I think you're gonna really love the drum roll excitement climax of seeing why I'm going on this walk. When you see the location we're headed to, oh my God, you're just gonna love it. It's my favorite spot of beach. It's just, it takes a little bit of work to get there. Like, I would never pack up for a beach day and grab all my stuff to go there. It would be too much work. Here's another look of where we're headed right now. See, we still have a ways to go. I'm so glad reception is working though. I thought for sure I'd see a poor connection sign this morning. Did my hair 4 times today. I made the mistake of not doing a trial run for a style that I wanted to do to my hair this morning. Did it 3 times and it was a colossal fail all 3 times. So now I just have my hair look normal, like I didn't spend an hour working on it. How's that for fun? Oh well. These photos are not about my hair. They're not about my makeup. They are about yarn and the beautiful things that we can do with yarn. And when you see the photos, you'll understand what I mean. I'm making my vision for this, for the look and feel of this book, is to have the yarn front and center and nothing else be the focus at all. I'm trying to make everything else as pale and put into the background as possible, but try to still be beautiful. And that'll make more sense when I can explain it with examples. Man, I'm out of shape. Okay, no snakes. I see something up here, but I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's just a tree. Be careful, KB. Judy's saying be careful. Well, if you need to be careful, then I'm gonna agree, be careful. Okay, we just turned a corner and this is my view now. Thanks so much to everybody for sticking around with me this morning. I know this isn't the most exciting thing we've ever done on the beach, but it's going to be an exciting day. We'll see how long. Thank you so much, Anita. I think this is really exciting that you guys can be with me today, because now when you see the photos in the book, you'll remember how we got them. This is my first time being back here since Hurricane Irma as well. And I see there is definitely damage, and definitely stuff that's not been fixed. But gosh darn, is it beautiful. This is the part of Florida that I really love. I love natural Florida. I mean, neighborhoods with perfectly manicured palm trees are pretty and all, but it's natural Florida that really sparks my inspiration. Second to the beach, of course. The beach is number one. Okay, got a ways to go here. Ooh, movie knitting weekend, that sounds fun. Thanks, Donna. I'm glad you're enjoying being part of the journey. Just realized I didn't bring anything to blot my face off with when I get there. Oh well. Like I said, my face isn't the focus of these photos, so I think it'll be fine. Ooh, snowed in. Yes, a knitting movie weekend sounds perfect for a snowed in. I wouldn't even know what movies to watch right now. I have not caught up on movies at all. I know I have to drive Marlon to the movies tonight with his friends. But when you have a teenager, you usually don't go into the movies with them anymore. You're just the driver. I spend a lot of time knitting, crocheting, and making lists in parking lots. I know, Elisa, it is a long way. It's 1.5 miles. But I'm telling you, it's worth it. There are a lot of pretty beaches here, but this one has 270 degrees of waterway, meaning more than 180 degrees, more than a straight line. And it's just gorgeous. So you've got the views. Oh, we do have bad connection. Okay, so anybody that is still with me and can still hear me, I am going to stay here. If we lose the connection, just know that I appreciate your support so much this morning, and if I can set up again when I get to the beach, I will. If I just have to take photos to show you, I will do that as well, but just know, we're getting close. It's turning into sand, which is making it really hard to pull this guy, but that means we're almost there. Probably, oh no, it's more than a football field away still. Because I can see about a football field away. Okay, great. I'm seeing very bad connection on my screen, so we'll see. Whew. Yeah, pulling this cart is really tough in the sand. Glad I brought the one that has bigger wheels now. For those of you just joining and asking, I am on location this morning at Barefoot Beach Preserve. This is a beautiful state park in Southwest Florida, and I am on location getting ready to photograph the projects for Book 14. I have all 17 projects in that box, and then in that bag, in the bag attached to my dolly or hand cart, I have all of my photo equipment, my cameras and stuff like that, and hair and makeup touch-up. Actually, I forgot to grab makeup touch-up. Anyway, whatever. It's about the yarn. It's not about me today. So it's a 1.5 mile walk to get to the incredible spot of beach that I want to do the photography at. And so I thought it would be fun to share with you the 1.5 mile journey through this spectacularly jungly walk path. In fact, it's not a bike path. You're not allowed to use bikes along here. Okay, Deborah, still seeing me. You know what? I lost my poor connection sign too. Okay, it's getting curvy up here. I think that means we're getting close. Well, yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one out of breath. Oh God, how embarrassing. Oh well, it is what it is. Nope, Elisa, I forgot water. I did not bring anything to drink. That's okay. I've had a handful of little snafus this morning, or little things that could have bothered my energy and my mood, and I'm just trying to let it go. I listened to Aretha Franklin all the way here, and I belted out with her, my favorite person to sing with, and it's gonna be great. And I have a limited amount of time anyway. I have to pick up Marlon from tennis by 10:30, so I've only got a couple of hours, hoping to just get her done. Ooh, we're getting close. See that there? If y'all don't mind. Okay, I've got to set the dolly on my leg so that I can use my hand. I'm gonna turn the camera around now so you can watch the view with me as we approach the beach. Wonder if you can hear the waves yet. They sound pretty big today, which would be pretty amazing considering we have no wind. Lisa would be crawling on her hands and knees. Okay, here comes the final big push. We've got thick sand now, which is really hard for dragging, but it also means, see, this spot here is going to be gorgeous for photography too, just here among the trees. We've got some indirect natural lighting. Don't tell me it's high tide and I have no beach. Oh crap. Oh, I hope we still have some beach. We may not have any beach here. Oh my God. We have no beach. Oh my God. Oh, but it's cool though. But it's cool. This is gonna be cool. I like this. Yeah. It's not what I wanted, but I like it anyway. All right. So, I cannot share this with you and do the photography, so I will have to turn my camera off in a minute. Oh, look at this. This is what people do here when they come to the beach. They decorate the trees with seashells like other people decorate Christmas trees with ornaments. Isn't that so cool? Okay, so I'm going to show you how much beach we have here. So that's the regular beach over here. Turn the camera around. So I think the wind is going to get rid of my shiny face. So that's the regular beach over there, and this is where it turns now to turn into this inlet. You can see it goes back there and back to land. So we made it, yay! Can show you my little photo shoot station. There's all my stuff. So now I have to figure out how to get dressed over here, but I already figured it out. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get naked and scare anybody. So I'm gonna get down to business, get some work done, and thank you all for joining me, and I will talk to you Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay warm, stay safe, and find time to knit and crochet.